So something unorthodox we're gonna be checking out, and I believe we have like done this before with another game with the same like name, but and a recent like iteration of it is Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. They are going to be remaking one of the best Assassin's Creed games in the series, which Black Flag is like the story of Edward Kenway, of him as a pirate learning to become an assassin. Oh wow, okay, really? I thought for sure they were going to be like doing two with Ezio Auditore da Firenze. Shit like that. Wow. Huh. We're gonna be taking a look at this reaction, at this showcase, and reacting to it because, surprising to all of y'all that are watching like this reaction, the Khaiza used to be a big Assassin's Creed fan, right? I was in support of Ubisoft back in the day. Oh my god, Ubisoft. I mean, I still give them shit to this day after learning more about their practices and the fucked up nature that goes on in the fucking what the fucking French family that runs the Ubisoft sting operation, as I would like to call it. I was a big fan of Assassin's Creed. It was like my my jump into stealth based games. It's not really like stealth per se. It's not like Metal Gear, but I felt like comfortable with Assassin's Creed for some odd reason. I started with like 2 as it was popping at the time, and it was really cool just to understand Ezio Auditore da Firenze, right? One of the GOAT characters in Assassin's Creed history, next to characters like Edward Kenway. I used to say who was another cool ass character in the Assassin's Creed verse? Jacob Fry, who is from like Syndicate, like the sibling assassins from the British Assassin's Creed game. Jacob Fry was like really cool because he was more of like the brawler, like gang oriented type of like character. Well, he builds like a gang like in gameplay, right? You build up like factions and whatnot. So yeah, I did love Assassin's Creed, but after a while, like I think it was during the time of like Origins, right? When I was like listening in, and well, not listening in, when I was like learning about like what happens post like Desmond Miles. That's another character, Desmond Miles. I love that bitch. He was voiced by Nolan North. He was supposed to be like the big like protagonist of the Assassin's Creed games until his ultimate like death, quote unquote, in Assassin's Creed 3. And now I don't know what the fuck they're doing in terms of like the real world story with like the assassins versus like Abstergo, right? So I pretty much just like gave up on Assassin's Creed. I'm not like spending another dime on like this franchise when I know like in my heart they like died with me after I think like my I think after Syndicate, which was kind of like fun. But in my heart it died with like Black Flag, because you could never get like an Assassin's Creed that played like that ever like again, you know? Other games try to like emulate that, but no. Black Flag and 2 were really like something else, you know? They were just like the best of their class, you know? Best of the series. And Assassin's Creed kept like going on with like other universes, other timelines, with the Greek mythology era. Then there's like Norse mythology era, Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Then they went back to not Altair timeline with Assassin's Creed Mirage, some shit like that. And recently they went to feudal Japan, which is a lot of what Assassin's Creed fans wanted Assassin's Creed to go to, is Japan. But the problem with Assassin's Creed Shadows is that it was flagged with so much cultural war bullshit nonsense with like Yasuke and stuff like that, I just like turned away from that. I was interested, but nah. At the time, I was like not interested. The only way where Assassin's Creed can like get me back in was an Assassin's Creed 2 remake or an Assassin's Creed 4 remake. And this is the year 2026, and Ubisoft just launched a Assassin's Creed 4 remake? Is it a remake? Let me see. This thing is like 28 minutes? I gotta see this shit. Oh, this will be copyright flagged. The music is... That Edward? Oh, man.
We fly no colors out here, but praise the lack of them. So let the black flag signal nothing but your allegiance to man's natural freedoms.
Oh, wow, this looks good.
If a man plays the fool, then it's only fools he'll persuade, but appear to be the devil.
And all must submit. Oh, cool.
We're pirates, kid. We take as we please and become who we like.
But that look ain't you. It's not who you are.
Who am I then?
I'm just like reliving memories now. I played this game so much.
It ain't work if you love it.
So it's Resynched. Tell me, what is this really?
Hey everyone. I have to say it is
Oh my god, Matt Ryan?
so good to be here.
Oh
I
shit.
played Edward Kenway.
Yo, that's John Constantine in the DC live action shows.
Never really leaves you.
He's a really good
Over
Constantine
the past
though.
months, we know that you've been waiting. Or we know that you've And today, it is finally time to share with you what we've been working on. Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is a faithful remake of one of the most beloved
It is a
Assassin's
remake.
Creed
Wow.
games. It's totally rebuilt from the ground up with the latest version of the Anvil engine and enriched with lots of new additions. Resynchronization with Edward's journey and memories. The same story, the same man, but elevated to a new level of immersion and realism to bring you one of the most thrilling swashbuckling pirate adventures. And I'm happy to say, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced will be released on July 9th, 2026.
That quickly? Oh, what is this? What is Ubisoft doing over here? Okay.
Today, guys, you are getting the real deal. The first ever look at gameplay. Everything that's been rebuilt, reimagined, and some behind-the-scenes stories. But enough of my talking, yeah? Let's just jump right in.
Yeah, I just want to see.
Hello, pirates. Matt Ryan here, the voice of Edward Kenway.
Matt Ryan.
And this is Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. 13 years after the original, this remake brings the classic game back to life. Rebuilt from the ground up with the latest Anvil engine to deliver the most thrilling pirate adventure. All right,
Whoa.
let's set sail.
Dash my buttons. Your life seems a grand one, if I may say.
Oh my god, it's that dude.
Full of adventure.
You play as
Oh
Captain
man.
Edward.
I'm listening to like the music and I'm just like I'm reliving my teenage years or college years, just playing Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag nonstop. It was one of my favorites. 2 and Black Flag. I could replay those shits. I could replay those shits again and again if I want to. Black Flag was just so fucking charming, right? Equally as so as like 2 because of like the world. It's pirates. You know, you get to like do like Pirates of the Caribbean as like pirate pirate ship fights. Dude, this shit was awesome.
Kenway, a rebellious scoundrel eager to make a name for himself in the pursuit of glory, freedom, and a search for a better life.
Seen your face.
Until he finds...
You's mates with them pirates down in Nassau.
Shut your bloody gob or I'll fill it with shot, you hear me?
Edward, is it?
Oh, it's the intro. It's the bar fight.
Crossing paths with the Assassins and Templars, Edward is drawn into their centuries-old conflict, with secret locations and legendary treasures at stake. Along the way, he joins forces with infamous pirates such as Anne Bonny, Charles Vane, and Blackbeard.
Blackbeard himself.
With them, he helps establish a short-lived, lawless republic following the pirate code and defying empires built on cruelty and greed. Together, in their search for freedom, power, and riches, they'll fight across a treacherous tropical paradise, from dangerous waters to dense jungles, untamed lands, and bustling historical cities.
Man.
From the grandeur of Havana, the thriving and wealthy Jew.
This looks so good. This looks so good. It's just like, yeah, like Assassin's Creed games are like, they're really like the epitome of like ambitious games, because I remember watching like a video like Akshan Esports, shout outs to him for his like content, giving like short documentaries on like games and stuff like that, gaming companies and whatnot. They're very ambitious for have like multiple peoples and, you know, just wide spanning, you know, IRL landscapes into games. Like this is like Havana, and like I remember like OG Black Flag like not having all of this like texture and high graphic fidelity fluff. Like you can see like, oh bro, they really like, wow, like just the shadows like in play and like the textures and the lighting, like really like, oh my god, this looks good. Like damn.
Ruled by Templars, to Kingston's bustling trade hub, and Nassau, the beating heart of the pirate republic. Each city offers a distinct atmosphere shaped by opportunities and conflicts. The Caribbean world reaches a new level of immersion and realism, powered by high-resolution textures.
Yeah, wow. Just look at like the originals, like it just feels like
powered by.
It just feels like night and day. Bro, look at like the tombs and all like the monoliths like this. They just give like so much more glow and emphasis. Like, yeah, this is the original. Right? It was just a few shots of like lighting because of the PS3/360. But damn, look at this, man. Damn. This shit's gonna be like a 200 gig game. I could already like feel it. I can already feel it.
Strikingly detailed environments. And a new dynamic weather system.
Oh, man.
Even underwater exploration is more expansive, more beautiful, and more perilous than ever before.
I didn't try some of like the underwater levels because I was too much of a bitch. Like, bro, I don't have my assassin's tools. I'm gonna get eaten by a shark. But it still looks good.
With seamless access to cities and locations, the world feels truly alive.
Ship's docked!
Creating the perfect backdrop for a life on the edge, where freedom is earned and danger is never far away. Time to draw swords, lads.
Time to draw. How's the combat
System has been entirely reworked into an action-oriented experience.
Oh, ooh.
Dual swords, pistols, and hidden blades. Every move now plays a specific.
Ooh.
More fluid attacks and combos. Land a perfect parry to open up your target for an instant kill. Then follow with up to 4 chained takedowns. Use walls.
Yeah, that's the class.
And breakables.
Oh, there's environmentals.
Keep track of your opponents and use all your tools to level the playing field.
Oh, the music.
But fight recklessly, and you will be punished.
And you will be punished, yeah.
Whether you're
You can't take on those big guys.
Mastering your environment is key. As you navigate through cities and jungles, you'll experience smooth and improved iconic parkour moves.
Ooh.
Free jumps, to back ejects, and side ejects.
Oh, nice.
These options offer a range of reactive movements, giving you tighter control, resulting in greater speed and deadlier assassinations.
Cool.
Being a pirate assassin often calls for a subtle approach. With
So like the gameplay, I remember like Assassin's Creed Black Flag gameplay being technically a little bit clunky, but then you have like these improvements in the Resynced version. Characters like having like or Edward Kenway having a slow down like hit stop counter. And the UI when you're in like combat feels a little bit like the newer Assassin's Creed titles where they got like this like panned out view or something like that. Yeah, they definitely have that panned out view when you're fighting Templars / Royals. Takedowns will still be like the same, but they got this like new combat UI fluff to them. Like it's really cool looking. Yeah, like even using like environmentals to your advantage. I don't think like OG Black Flag had that though. I don't think they had that. Because Assassin's Creed combat was more about like the story and the stealth rather than mechanical like death. It was buggy, but it's like I remember doing like a 90-something like takedown chain kill in like Assassin's Creed 3. And it was just the simplest shit like ever. Like, oh my god, this game is so fucking busted. Like, damn, man. How do you fucking play like this? You know? Takedowns are like still there, but there's a lot more emphasis on like there's a little bit more emphasis on like action. Right? Just like the block like this. You know? Like they polished up on like the action a bit, you know? So that's really cool. Yeah, like this perspective. This definitely reminds me of like the newer Assassin's Creed titles where they have like that overview. Is it like overview or like this like panned out view? Yeah. They have this like panned out view. Like it looks really sick. Yeah, man, it's really cool looking. Wow. How is the stealth though?
calls for a subtle approach. With Resynced and its enriched stealth system, you can now crouch freely as part of your toolkit to approach targets.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't remember that you could like crouch and move in Black Flag. I never like paid attention to that. Now that like I'm thinking back to it, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. You have to like stand. You can only like crouch when you're like in hiding spots or in bushes and stuff like that. Yeah, that's a neat change.
Tailing and eavesdropping missions have also been revamped. In the original game, getting discovered meant instant desynchronization. Yes, this was a pretty big pain point. We remember.
That's right.
Now, the action continues. Your objectives remain, but your target will react, and you must adapt accordingly.
Oh. So you don't get penalized for missing the eavesdropping.
Interactions offer multiple ways to succeed and progress in your missions. Of course, this wouldn't be a real pirate adventure without a ship.
Yeah, how are they gonna do the jackdaw? That was the funnest shit in Black Flag.
You named your brig after a poxy bird.
What a beauty.
The jackdaw.
Set sail and freely roam the Caribbean. Now equipped with even more firepower, the Jackdaw can conquer the high seas like never before.
Oh, really? Oh, that's sick. Did you have that before? I don't know. Oh, yeah, front cannons and side cannons.
Alternate fire upgrades for every weapon. You now have more power and flexibility to overcome opponents' ships in any situation.
Yeah, the pirate stuff here was fun. No shit, the pirates like what was it? The pirate ship challenges were the reason why Ubisoft made that one fucking pirate game, Skull and Bones. it was supposed to be like their version of the fun aspect of this and make it into like a multiplayer game. But no, I think like the ship sank with that. I don't know how. Must have been some Ubisoft fuckery going on around there. Dude, when I tell you this shit was fun, this shit was mad fun.
You will engage in epic battles.
And you get board ships too.
Parties and fort raids. All of these are back and as challenging, dangerous, and exciting as ever. To reinforce your crew, 3 brand new officers make their entrance.
3
Lucy Baldwin,
brand new officers?
Padre, and
Huh?
Deadman Smith. Each
Whoa.
officer has a unique narrative quest line that reveals their backstory.
Oh.
Gain their trust to recruit them to your crew and benefit from their special gameplay abilities. Deadman Smith, for example, unlocks a double shot from broadside weapons.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool.
Explore the Caribbean alongside your crewmates and trusty pet. That's right, you can now find a cat or monkey for the jackdaw.
You can have a pet, a pet monkey or a cat.
Steer through silence.
Definitely some Pirates of the Caribbean like things that are in this Resynced, like the pirate aspect. Yo, I'm gonna name that monkey. Why, thank you, Jack. Not you. We named the monkey Jack.
Storms, rogue waves, or just soak up the sun, regaled by shanties new and old.
You shanties? Gotta mute that because otherwise YouTube will copyright that. You can never tell which songs, bro.
More immersive adventure that remains faithful to what players love, while enriching the experience with enhanced gameplay features and fresh quests and storylines, including ones for the officers you met earlier and, just between you and me, new narrative arcs involving our old friends, Blackbeard and Steed.
Blackbeard and Sea. Oh!
And relive the era's explosive events amidst the ancient war between assassins and Templars in the ultimate pirate fantasy. Gold, infamy, and adventure await. It's time to raise the black flag. Again.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it really is so good to be back in this world. Now, I believe the Black Flag is one of those pirate adventures that never really left the players' minds. And it's also really special to be here today with some of the people who helped make the game back then and who are bringing it back now. Jean, you were creative director on the original Black Flag, and Paul, you're the creative director on Resynced, who's leading the vision of this remake today. Now, before we dive into what the game is now, I'd love to go back for a moment. So when you started building Black Flag...
Why does he got... why does this bitch...
I'd love to go back...
I'm sorry. Wait. Why does this bitch look like he's got the JoJo haircut? Why does he look like he's got, like, Giordano Giovanna's haircut, bro? Yo, is he about to summon a stand right here, right now?
When you started building Black Flag back in early 2012? 2012. How was the world imagined in the first place? I mean, what were the, like, pillars that were there from day one?
Well, from the very beginning, one of the key central core pillar was fluidity, right? We really wanted a seamless experience, connecting movement, combat, and navigation, all very naturally. And it was the same seamlessness that we were looking for between naval experience and the ground experience, because the other challenges we were facing was to merge actually 2 fantasies, being a pirate on one side and being an assassin on the other, without any friction. And the sea wasn't just an add-on, you know, to the ground experience. Naval gameplay was really a core pillar from day one.
I mean, that was his main aspect.
A world that
you have to have a pirate game.
Something
what about
that
pirate combat, you know?
Players, always in motion. And it was very compelling to me to see other people like Paul and his team actually to face the same challenges that we did face back in the days. And I think what helped
Cause like, sorry to disrupt him, but like that was like the thing about Assassin's Creed, not just in terms of like an overall setting, like environment, like showcase, but rather it's more like just everything else too. Like, how do you fit Ezio in Assassin's Creed 2? I mean, yeah, it was Assassin's Creed 2, so they were like fleshing out like ideas and stuff like that. How do you make like the world or the set piece that you're doing in this specific Assassin's Creed feel like it's dynamic and feel like it's unique, you know? With Black Flag, the main thing is like it's a pirate game, pirate stealth adventure game. So what's the thing that you have to like click and hit right is the pirate battles, pirate ship versus pirate ship battles, cannons and stuff like that. And they like nailed that, right? That's like the core. That's like what's the marketing like aspect of Black Flag was the pirating.
Craft the game was that a lot of people involved in Resynced today were already part of the game, the original back then.
Paul, so you were already a part of the team back then, right? So, you know, when you come back to a project all these years later, what stayed non-negotiable from the original vision, apart from the fact that, you know, I'm Kenway?
I'm Kenway.
So, Matt, the one thing that was non-negotiable is the original story of Edward Kenway. We have never approached Resynced as a reinvention. Our goal is to carry John's vision forward. And today, we have much more room to do so since the game is engineered and rebuilt on Ubisoft's latest Anvil. It allows us to push dynamism, gameplay, immersion further while keeping the original vision and story intact.
Yeah, Jean, and you mentioned before how collaborative the original game was, and can you talk about that, especially with Singapore?
Yeah, absolutely. It was absolutely.
Welcome to Singapore.
And I remember actually in 2012 when we first came here in Singapore, meeting Paul and the team to do what we call the blueprint. You know, this week of hard work where the game really emerged from the preparatory work. And Montreal worked very closely with Singapore. Singapore built key parts of Black Flag.
Ubisoft Montreal, yeah.
It was built on top of the Assassin's Creed 3 naval tech that was developed, you know, in some specific missions. But you were also behind a lot of places, locations, and gameplays, you know, like caves, underwater.
This is the 20. I remember this. Oh my God, memories.
Like the E3 demo that you worked on.
That's right. Right. So there seems to be like a real sense of continuity here. You know, not just in the game, but in the people making it. You know, one thing that that really shaped Black Flag for me was how dynamic the scenes felt coming back to it for Resynced and shooting the mocap scenes in Toronto. The scenes just felt so dynamic, like the original game. And Jean, what was the intention back then, you know, when it came to all the cinematics?
So from the start, and it was a lot of discussion with Kana, the animation director back then, we really wanted the scenes to feel alive. You know, we wanted characters moving, interrupting each other, exchanging objects, you know, and reacting physically. And that sense of movement was really part of the game's identity, I feel.
Right. And when you rebuild a game like this,
Watch the DLSS 5 AI, bros.
Right, Paul?
Deforming these characters, bro. It's gonna be funny, but also
to push it further with all of today's amazing technology.
Well, there are many ways, but to carry on the spirit of Black Flag, we always remembered one thing: to rebuild the game with the original pillars in mind, John's pillars and the original core team's pillars. But the most important thing was the story. Every single small moment in the game had to be rebuilt and crafted. And it took a lot of handcrafting, especially the facial animations. But that's important because that's the soul of the game.
You men are the pariahs of Charlestown, and I would profit better by using your organs for chum and your bones for char.
Oh my God. Oh man, Blackbeard looks good. Blackbeard looks good, bro.
Things to a game that people really know off by heart, and they know it so well. The fear is always that the people might notice the seams, right? Jean, when you played it, what did you feel?
Well, actually, I felt like playing Black Flag, and not even noticing where the original end was ending and when the new content that Paul and the team wrote was starting. And this is something really, really important. That continuity is very much essential.
Jean, whenever we wanted to change or add something, we would always question ourselves, does this belong here? Would Edward do this? Would John get upset? And if the answer wasn't clear, we simply wouldn't do it. However, as we all know, no remake is complete without additional content. So we have added brand new chapters and brand new missions to the game.
That's crazy, brand new chapters.
With Edward's wife, Caroline, that's written by Darby himself.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh!
Jean, so like there's something...
You wife flashbacks, okay.
There's something deeper in Black Flag than just like pirate freedom, and it's closely tied to the character of Edward.
Yes, absolutely. We really wanted to send a message also saying that freedom without structure doesn't lead you anywhere, right? And Edward's arc reflects that. He thinks everything will be granted, that's the good life, plundering, etc. But then in the end, you realize that you lost all your friends. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And so this is very important because he grows into someone that understands his own responsibilities and that makes him, like you said, very human.
Yeah.
He goes through an arc.
What I really leaned into.
Which is also a fascinating thing about Ass Creed Black Flag. Yeah, you start off as Edward Kenway, like a pirate who went on leave to give a better life for his wife. Back home, but then became so intoxicated by the pirate life that he just wanted more and more and more. But how much is more though, right? He is a noble man, right? He cares about his pirate brothers and sisters, but his ideals are actually what shapes him, but actually what also crushes him as well. In the story of Assassin's Creed Black Flag, his notions of freedom as a pirate gets him oh, I forgot to damn it, thank you, I forgot to do this on Discord, my bad. His notions of what is being a pirate conflicts with assassins, all about restoring order. Well, not abstergo, but it's want to let nature flow, so to speak, it's so long ago since I remembered Assassin's Creed lore. Edward goes through an arc where he realizes that the freedom that he sought was the wrong kind of way to do it, but he needs as the devs said, structure, stability, a purpose. Freedom without a purpose is just you're wandering aimlessly, you're just asking for things to be granted to you. But no, you have to earn for it. You have to go through this struggle, right? Things are always going to be changing, especially with Edward's case. His friends are not going to be the same anymore. They may change, or he may change, but that's not the kind of life that he wants. He doesn't want that for himself. He still likes to be a pirate, as we saw in the OG ending of 4. But yeah, it's really cool to see the transformation of Edward Kenway, the character in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, going from just no care in the world privateer to being a pirate with a purpose / assassin. It's really cool.
Thrilling pirate adventure.
They already have statues, right?
Flag Resynced. That will launch on July 9th, 2026. I just want to say thank you for all being with us today, and we cannot wait for you to experience it yourselves.
That was quick.
Cheers.
I have abstained from Assassin's Creed, homies. I have abstained. I have not bought another Assassin's Creed game since Syndicate. I just made it a point to never buy any new Assassin's Creed games because I was not liking the direction of where they're going with their games. So I was like, no touchy. This series is not buying anything more from my wallet, getting anything more from my wallet. The only exceptions I will make for Assassin's Creed is that since we're on the era of remakes or remasters, if Ubisoft were to ever do an Assassin's Creed 2 remake or an Assassin's Creed 4 remake, I'd be totally down. I would spend dinero dollars for this shit. And lo and behold, Assassin's Creed Black Flag is a remake, and it's actually coming really soon. Like, what did Matt Ryan say? July 9th. That's the quickest Assassin's Creed push. I mean, damn, I thought it would take like longer considering it's fucking Ubisoft. It's fucking Ubisoft that like cucks over games and make them like so digitally incentivized. Like, shit, man, you want this NFT? Get the collector's edition or some shit, you know? Like, I don't like Ubisoft. Again, I do not like them. I do like Assassin's Creed. Like, all of like my memories were getting so attached to the world of Ezio Auditore, and I love like Assassin's Creed games because of him and getting drawn into them. Some Assassin's Creed like worlds like clicked, but not as much as like 2 and 4. And 4 is definitely like that one that like also clicked as much as like 2. So I am down for this Resynced. I don't know if I'll get like the collector's edition, but I want to like relive my times with the music, the characters, the naval combat. Yeah, Assassin's Creed 4 was like the GOAT. It was like peak Assassin's Creed. Matt Ryan and the devs are saying that like, oh, this is gonna be just the Edward Kenway story. It's not gonna follow like Adewale's story or any of like the multiplayer aspects, right? It's only going to be focusing just on Edward's perspective. Well, not Edward's perspective, but the main like main OG Black Flag timeline.